Good afternoon, members of the press. It's nice to have some of you here again today. This is Jenny Rocket with ASEAN 2017's Media Affairs and Strategic Communications team. It is a pleasure to have all of you join us for the press statement this afternoon with Undersecretary Cariza Seguerra, Chairperson of the National Youth Commission. Undersecretary will give us a briefing today on the adoption of the ASEAN Declaration on the adoption of the ASEAN Youth Development Index. Since this is a press statement, there will be no questions from the floor after Yusek Seguerra speaks. Thank you. Yusek Seguerra, can we have you now on the podium, please?
Good afternoon to everyone. It is my pleasure to relate to all of you that the ASEAN Declaration on the adoption of the ASEAN Youth Development Index has been adopted by the ASEAN leaders today during the plenary for the 31st ASEAN Summit. This milestone was achieved alongside with the Philippines' chairmanship of the ASEAN this year. As one of the highlights of the 31st Summit, the adoption of the declaration provides a springboard for initiatives on youth development in the region, anchored on the domains and indicators reflected in the ASEAN YDI. These are education, health and well-being, employment and opportunity, participation and engagement, ASEAN awareness, values and identity. The declaration also recognizes the significant role of the youth in realizing the ASEAN Vision 2025 and the importance of having regional standards that allow for the measurement and monitoring of the various aspects of youth development. Included in the AYDI is a report that showcases the achievements of the youth in specific areas across the region, as well as areas that need further policy attention. The AYDI provides data showing that from 2011 to 2015, education has remarkably improved across the region, as it also highlights that employment and opportunity is an area in need of further youth policy development. The AYDI is the first of its kind, which is envisioned to significantly contribute to the need of the ASEAN in profiling its youth, as well as in determining ideas and determining areas that need greater attention and further investment. We are very optimistic that this ASEAN Declaration on the adoption of the ASEAN Youth Development Index will translate into the formulation of more relevant youth policies, conceptualization of programs, projects, and activities, as well as pursue advocacies that will further enhance youth development in general, notably in the areas of economic empowerment and participation. Lastly, we would take this opportunity to express our gratitude to the member states of ASEAN, notably Indonesia, for being the project leader, as we look forward to strengthening the ASEAN region through a more meaningful youth engagement. Thank you very much, and good afternoon to all of you.
Thank you, Yusek Seguerra, and thank you all for joining us for the press statement. And that ends today's press statement. Please note that there will be another press conference at 4 o'clock today at the main press briefing room. Thank you.